Well, the Johnson County, Kansas Health Department is apologizing after senior citizens spent the day stuck outside in the cold waiting for their COVID-19 vaccinations. KBC's Martin Augustine is live there to explain how they intend to do better. Hey, Martin, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. The big plan was to take advantage of all the parking out here at the Mid-America Sports Complex West and the field house here in order to get people through there for their vaccinations, but the logistics just weren't quite buttoned up enough, and you ran into what we see in this video we're about to show you of a lot of people excuse me, stuck waiting in the parking lot, some people waiting on a sidewalk, and a lot of these people coming for their vaccinations, senior citizens 80 years old and older, so not a great situation by any stretch. Johnson County recognized this was not going to work. They issued apologies yesterday and that they would do better, that they will improve the traffic flow around here, resolve the parking issues to where people should be parking, and they're going to have more staff inside the field house too to help move people through here and get their vaccinations and move them out. The Johnson County manager also in on a Zoom call about this yesterday. She apologized too, said Johnson County should expect better and they deserve better. Now things are starting to move here. We've got buses that are coming in that may be warming buses for people who are waiting, or some people that are rolling in for their vaccinations. So it will get going here very, very soon. Reporting live, Martin Augustine, KBC 9 News.
Martin, thank you so much. 8:04, and this morning there is new hope on the vaccine front. The Biden administration says more COVID-19 vaccines will be on the way as they push toward the goal of 100 million doses by the end of April. Jared Hill is in our Washington bureau with details.
President Biden is actually hoping to have 300 million Americans vaccinated by the end of the summer. But experts say in order for that to happen, vaccinations need to be happening much more quickly, and that is really the core of this new plan.
This will be one of the most difficult operational challenges we've ever undertaken as a nation.
Under the new initiative, the White House says that starting next week, weekly vaccine deliveries will go up 16% to the states, from 8.6 million doses now to 10.1 million. States will also get a 3-week heads up about how many doses are going to be on the way, which is crucial as hospitals around the country are canceling tens of thousands of appointments because they say they just don't have enough supply. Lawmakers, meanwhile, are still at a stalemate over the next COVID-19 relief package, with Republicans concerned that the price tag is just too high.
Take a really hard look at how we're spending every one of those dollars and ensuring that it is targeted, it is fiscally responsible.
The work must move forward, preferably with our Republican colleagues, but without them if we must.
Now, there's a COVID-19 briefing scheduled for later on today. The White House says that these are going to be happening 3 times a week, led by the administration's team of medical experts. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jared Hill.
And the president said yesterday that the government's in the process of purchasing 200 million more doses from Pfizer and Moderna. Johnson & Johnson single-dose shots also expected to seek emergency use authorization soon. And as the nationwide vaccine rollout crawls, there is plenty of local challenges as well. The federal government's given Kansas and Missouri just 29% of the vaccines needed for the 3.5 million people eligible to get it. Well, with the feds consistently falling short on deliveries, it makes it difficult for communities to plan.
You've got to know what's coming, because there's no sense in setting up an event and saying I got 10,000 people, I got 100 shots.
On Friday, Missouri launched its first mass vaccination site with the National Guard and says 26 others are planned. Health officials expect these types of events to be pretty common by spring and encourage patience. And the state of Missouri now has an online COVID-19 vaccination dashboard showing how many doses have been given across the Show Me state, as well as how many people have received one or both doses. The data can also be broken down by county. Governor Parsons says it means more transparency. Missouri is ranked last in the nation for vaccinations by the CDC. Well, you can see the dashboard for yourself at mostopscovid.com. And a new county vaccine dashboard is also available in Kansas, tracking how many doses have been given in each county and how many people in total have been vaccinated. People in Johnson, Sedgwick, and Wyandotte counties have gotten the most doses. Well, you can see more at kansasvaccine.gov. And 102 new cases of COVID-19 and 9 new deaths are being reported in Kansas City, Missouri. Well, that means almost 35,000 cases have been reported since the pandemic began, with 429 deaths. That's about a quarter of all COVID deaths in the 9-county Kansas City area. We know many of you have a lot of questions about getting the vaccine, and we want to help answer them. We've posted answers to some of your most common questions, as well as county-specific information on vaccines from local health officials. It's all at kbc.com/vaccine.